Hello, wonderful people. Namaste. Welcome to Psychiana. As people who have subscribed to the channel know, every month I take a pulse of the planet. I check out what planets are transiting, what planets are staying put and in which houses, and how it is going to affect us globally, geographically. Globally, I mean in politics. Geographically, I mean storms, tsunamis, earthquakes, etc. And of course, how it works out for us personally. July was very eventful. We are still in July, and I still think that the prediction I made of major water events, floods, tsunamis, etc., is still not fulfilled. I still have a sense that we will see more earthquakes, we will see more floods, and we are expecting a tsunami. It hasn't happened yet, but it definitely will. Also, because it's Cancer and Cancer is emotional, and the impact is on fourth house affairs. We are seeing a lot of countries going very sulky and obstructionist. And unfortunately, this mood is going to amplify. Politically, we are going to escalate into a lot of standoffs. I think the Iran and Israel issue is going to flare up. Russia, yes. Russia, after the major catastrophe that has happened over there, is going to lash out. And Southeast Asia, that is India and the countries around it, like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, even Maldives. My friends, the political issues are going to amplify. In the West, I see this Mercury retrograde bringing a lot of miscommunication. Somehow I feel that sexuality, color are going to be the flashpoints. There is going to be something that happens. I cannot see exactly what. But yes, it is the color of the skin or the issue of sexuality that is going to escalate. This is going to be like what we call in Hindi a chingari, a spark that is going to fan up into a fire. And yes, that brings to mind August is Leo's season. The sun, the king, the soul, the authority, vitality, self esteem is going to move from Cancer into Leo. And Leo is the sun's own house. So there is going to be a major issue of what I call hero energy, protagonist, main character energy. That everybody is going to shift from nurturing, emotional into the space we make everything about ourselves. And if it is not about ourselves, we are not interested. Mercury is turning direct into Cancer in August. Venus is in Cancer too. And these two are going to be very nurturing but also very emotional energies. Mars is going to go into Virgo, and Mars in Virgo is a very practical energy. We also have the lingering Saturn Neptune connection in Aries, and Uranus is in Gemini, and Uranus in Gemini shakes things up. Uranus is a very smoky, cloudy, indistinct kind of energy. And when it is in Gemini, there is miscommunication, misunderstandings, and things are not what they seem, literally. Let us first start with the sun. The moon sign impact. The sun in Leo is confidence, self-expression, leadership, and it affects moon signs emotionally. Let's check out the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Confidence and motivation are going to be boosted. You are going to feel like you are in control. Aries moons will feel bold, but Aries is a very impulsive energy. So you are going to do things on the spur of the moment. There is no planning to your actions in August. Aries, Leo moons will shine emotionally, but there can be a lot of ego driven actions. arrogance. Sagittarius moons, you will seek adventure, but you will overreach. You will overextend yourself. Maybe you bust your budget. Maybe you push your social circle into activities they don't want to do. Water moon signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. There is a mixed effect for you. Cancer moons are going to feel very introspective. Scorpio moons, ego clashes are going to happen. And Pisces moon, you're going to be creative, Pisces, but you need grounding. Pisces, in any case, rule of the thumb, whenever you're feeling out of sorts, please ground yourself. You are very emotional, moody. Air moon signs, that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Networking and communication is the how air moon signs are going to react to this. Gemini moon signs, your social life is going to be very happening in August. You're going to thrive in social settings. Libra moons, you will seek harmony, but you will end up people pleasing. So keep your boundaries intact. Aquarius moons, you're going to feel very detached. Of course, you will innovate, that is your nature, but you are not going to feel it. You're going to be detached. Earth moon signs, that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, focus on stability. Taurus moons resist change. Virgo moons refine routines. Capricorn moons prioritize ambition. But all three of you may feel pressurized, may feel that you are being pushed out of your comfort level. So focus on stability, focus on boundaries. Now, geographically and politically, Sun in Leo is leadership. It's very first house energy. Political leaders are going to do very bold moves, displays of power. And this is going to happen globally. Regions with strong Leo energy, there's areas tied to governance, capital cities. Cultural and administrative hubs are going to see heightened activity, political rallies, nationalistic fervor, public posturing. Expect a lot of assertive politics and conflicts, ego clashes. Mercury is going to go direct into Cancer, and this happens on August 8th. It's a mixed bag. First of all, Mercury going direct into Cancer means that it is the end of the Mercury retrograde. Yay, balle balle. Mercury is in Cancer. All communication is emotional. Water moon signs, Cancer moons. It's going to be 4th house energy for you. Family matters. Scorpio moons, now is the time to resolve your emotional miscommunications. Pisces moons, find intuitive insights. Go within. Fire moon signs, Aries moons, you are impulsive, you are aggressive. Stay in your lane. Do not rush decisions. Leo moons, you have a tendency to express your moods and your emotions with a lot of drama. So stay balanced. Cut down the drama. Sagittarius moons. Sagittarius, you're the archer. You seek truth. And you can end up being over honest, blunt. So tone your aggression down, or you will lose friends. Air signs. Gemini, you've done a lot of miscommunication during the Mercury retrograde. Now is the time to sort out all the misunderstandings, stabilize your communication. Libra moons, again, it's a very relationship centric energy. You have to emotionally reconnect. And Aquarius moons, you are innovators. Now is the time to be innovative emotionally. Earth moon signs, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus moons, you are adept at problem solving, but now it is not the time to look into it philosophically or emotionally. This is the time for practical solutions. So stay grounded, stay practical, and stay alert. Virgo moons, this is a very good time for you to analyze emotions. You have to do that because Virgo moons, you need emotional depth and connection right now. And Capricorn moons. Capricorn moons, you are very depressive. You have been very depressive, in the Mercury retrograde period. Now is the time to focus on grounding, on emotional discipline. Now that Mercury is direct in Cancer, there is a very good opportunity for political parties to resolve stalled negotiations and trade agreements. Regions tied to water, nurturing industries such as agriculture, seafaring, and coastal trades will see clarity and improved policy and public sentiment. However, political discourse right now is going to be very nationalistic, aggressive, and jingoistic. Especially countries with strong Cancerian influences are going to be all about security, family values, tradition, homeland. They are going to look at anybody and everybody as them and us. And that is going to lead to a lot of clashes. Now let's talk about some positive planets. Venus. Venus is a planet of luxury, of comfort, of emotional connections, about deep feelings and rewards. Water moon signs like Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, this is a time you will thrive in these areas. All the emotional bonding, all the romantic idealism, all the intimacy is going to be at your beck and call. You will find bonding with your inner circle very easy right now. Fire moon signs, Aries moons, Leo moons, and Sagittarius moons. It is a softening time for you. It is a very enriching time. Aries moons, if you stop being impulsive and start being playful, it's going to be very good for you. Leo moons, you crave affection. Since you crave affection, it's going to be a very good time for you to get what you need. And Sagittarius moons, now is the time to play. Go on a fun trip, an adventure. Go on a vacation with your significant other. It's going to be very interesting and happy for you. Now, air signs. What would I say for air signs? Gemini moons. You are flirty people, so now is the time to come out and play. Libra moons. This is all about harmony for you. And Aquarius moons. Now is the time to balance your inherent detachment with connection. Earth moons. Venus loves you. So Taurus, enjoy the comfort Venus brings with this transit. Virgo moons, it's all about nurture for you. Capricorn moons, you crave emotional security and now is the time to get it. How does this play out politically? Venus is in Cancer. This is diplomacy. This is nurturing politics. So anything to do with nurture, with security, benefit, anything that is benefiting the community will be pushed forward. Altogether, it is a very good time for welfare, healthcare, and environmental protection. Humanitarian efforts will be rewarded and will be supported. Coastal and water-rich regions may see economic and cultural boosts. Now let's talk about Mars. Mars is in Virgo. Virgo is a very practical sign, and Mars enters Virgo on July 28th. Mars is going to drive Virgo into practical action. For earth signs, set your goals, tangible goals. Virgo moons excel in organization, but over criticism can happen. Capricorn moons, you are going to work diligently. You've got your energy directed. Taurus, set a realistic goal and you can achieve it. Water moon signs, 4th house energy is there for Cancer moon. All your energy is going to be channeled into your home. Scorpio moons, if you have goals, you're going to find a lot of time and energy to pursue them. And Pisces moons, your intuition is active, but the tendency to flow with the intuition might happen. So you need to balance your intuition. You need to ground yourself. Fire moon signs. Aries moons think strategy. Refine your strategy and you can achieve a lot. Leo moons bring in creativity in your work, and Sagittarius moons, you may find yourself swamped with details and deadlines. Find your balance. Air moon signs. Gemini moons, it is time to multitask. Multitasking is your strength but also your distraction. So plan it out. Libra moons, this is the time to balance for you. And Aquarius moons, please bring practicality into your work and into your life. Mars in Virgo is all about practical reforms as far as it comes to politics and policy. And this time the energy and the focus is on health, governance, infrastructure. Regions with strong Virgo energy, that is agriculture, analytical hubs, can see efficiency in policy implementation. But watch it. There is a lot of perfectionist tendency and this can delay progress. Now I want to talk a little bit about the ongoing retrograde, Saturn retrograde. Because Saturn retrograde in August has a sextile to Uranus in Gemini. And this sextile is going to happen on August 28th. Now, Saturn retrograde encourages emotional discipline. It also encourages a lot of practicality. Saturn is a very grounded energy. And I would advise the entire zodiac to reflect deeply, confront emotional limits, and set boundaries. You need to reassess, you need to plan yourself, and you need to give up on luxuries, on extraneous things, on indiscipline. Saturn hates indiscipline and it wants you to balance your responsibility, to be very practical in your attitude. So please encourage emotional discipline in your life. Simplify your life. Do not shirk your responsibilities. Geographically and politically, Saturn Uranus sextile brings a very interesting push-pull kind of an energy. Saturn is going to push for reform, but it's going to be very traditional, whereas Uranus brings the energy of innovation. So I think that all the reforms and all the policy changes are going to happen in areas like technology, education, social system, and Pisces ruled regions, because Pisces is where this retrograde is happening, that is spiritual areas and the oceans, can see introspective policy shifts. There is another conjunction that's happening, which is Neptune Saturn conjunction. This is happening in Aries and this is lingering. It's coming from July 3rd. Saturn's Neptune conjunction is going to ask us to blend discipline and dreams. We need to balance creativity with reality. How do we do it? Dream big, but focus. Build realistic goals. Uranus retrograde. This is going to bring us a lot of visions, a lot of dreams. So if you recollect your dreams, write them down when you wake up, and they will give you insights on the paths to take, the problems to avoid, etc. And if you need dream interpretation, you need to connect with people who can help you interpret your dreams. Because remember, us humans, we dream in signs, in symbols. Our dream language is not the same as our communication language. If you need dream interpretation, you can get in touch with me. Now, geographical and political influences of Uranus in Gemini is communication, technology and social structure are the areas where there is going to be a lot of disruption. Regions with strong Germany influences like tech hubs, communication centers can see either rapid innovation or chaos. There can be outages, there can be hacking in internet. Apparently it has already started because in some states in USA the 911 was blocked or was down. Another positive transit is Jupiter in Cancer. Now, Jupiter is an amplifying energy, and Cancer is home, homeland, security, inner tribe, mother. So, water signs, you're going to feel expanded. You're going to be compelled to enhance your spiritual growth. Earth signs, this is all about nurture. It's all about comfort for you. Fire moon signs, you are going to express yourself very, very warmly. And air moon signs, this is the time to connect socially, harmonize, be emotional without any hesitation. Some geographical influences I see which can happen in late July and in the month of August. Countries with Cancerian energy. This is the Ganges Basin in India, the Mekong Delta, Midwest USA. These are basically regions tied to water, agriculture, or nurturing industry. These are going to see economic boosts or policy focus on food security. There are also going to be flood risks. The flood danger has not been ruled out. I see an increase in flood risks and water related events. Cultural and political hubs like capitals, London, Washington DC, New Delhi can experience heightened activity. Leaders are going to go into a lot of chest thumping, asserting dominance, showcasing national pride. There will be fire related events, wildfires. Leo energy is going to show a lot of fire. And yes, the weather is suddenly going to go hot. Some areas might see drought. You could also see areas that have been flooded suddenly facing down. Now there is this Gemini energy also. Tech hubs like Silicon Valley, Bangalore, Shenzhen may face disruption. There can be breakthroughs in AI in media, but there can also be a lot of misinformation. Expect rapid shifts in information flow and also disruptions. The Pisces Aries energy. Saturn, Neptune, spiritual centers, ocean regions, Mediterranean, Himalayan regions can see ideological shifts, introspection. Aries rules areas could be seeing an escalation in conflict. I see Middle East, Eastern Europe, seeing a lot of escalation in conflict. Trade agreements and environmental policies will gain traction in India, USA, Japan. These are Cancer-related countries. Venus in Cancer. Overall, August is going to see a clash between innovation and tradition. That is the Saturn-Uranus sextile and Uranus in Gemini. The Sun in Leo is going to cause ego clashes amongst political leaders. And the Cancer energy is going to bring protectionism in national boundaries, homeland security, etc. And these can be flashpoints that can lead to a lot of misunderstanding or clashes. At the same time, I see an improvement in humanitarian efforts, but humanitarian efforts improvement is a mixed bag because humanitarian efforts only come into fruition when there is some kind of a disaster. We have to be watchful about emotionally driven politics and policies. Leaders can appeal to national sentiment, but it is up to the public to decide whether these appeals are practical or not. August 2025 is all about bold expressions and global shifts. Whether you are navigating your moon sign vibes or watching world events unfold, it is up to you to stay grounded, stay balanced, and go for whatever serves your purpose. If you love this forecast, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your tribe. Subscribe for more astrology insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Namaste.